Hello there, boys and girls. It is Roxors. 222 level. Very nice. So perfect. Anyway, it is still Theorycraft Thursday. And if you've been keeping up to date with our videos here on our first deck tech and deck building for Theorycraft Thursday, we have made this spicy beast wizard. I'd call it more of a mid-range deck, I think. Lovingly called, and now we will change it so that we don't confuse it with upcoming Theorycraft Thursdays. We will call this Fantastic. And I don't know if this is going to fit. Oh, it does. It is perfect. Fantastic Beasts. I am not a Potterhead, or whatever they call them, but I know that's a Harry Potter reference of some sort. But anywho, so I'm going to do, I think last time, because I'm pretty sure I recorded, our minor change here, the Celestial Fates in for the Inspired Glories. And I'm really digging them. It gives me this idea. It kind of turns your Lord Veritant into a baby Celestant Prime, because that's ultimately what you're doing with Celestant Prime anyway. You're grabbing a card. This gives you a bigger pool to grab from. And, like that one game we had that we just couldn't seem to draw things. Shuffling our deck seems like a good option. I'm very close, actually, to putting in another one. But what I want to do is kind of just do a quick look and see if we can make any changes. I find that we draw a lot of Star Drakes. That might just be our luck. But they are pretty good, especially if you're restarting them. 3 Righteousness, Celestial Fates. So I was thinking of maybe adding in some spells, something like a Warding Light. But then we're losing the functionality of Celestial Fate. So I don't think that's the right play. I think I would like to try these guys if I can actually get their quests completed. Yeah, because there's really no other beasts. Alternatively, I wish these guys were beasts. It's kind of silly that they're not. Errata those play fusion, please. We don't really have any other options when it comes to beasts. What I do want to try is if we're going to have, if we're not going to rattle off 3 blessings in a game, I think we need whatever blessing we do find to be very relevant. So as much as this is good, if we're already ahead, it's just kind of a win more. I do like this for drawing cards, even though the elf thing doesn't help. Because I wish there was another way to draw cards. We've got healing already. The choices I'm having are either between Divine Blast, which is just 6 damage, gain 2 health, or, to be honest, something like Armor of Destiny. Because it reduces damage, and it reduces a lot of damage. So against 1 damage little plinkers, hopefully our Righteousness can take that brunt. I'm trying to think, actually. That's a great question. And maybe we'll just play it to play test. That would Righteousness take the brunt before the blessing does? Now, typically, when your turn starts and you rotate things in standard order, you start with blessings. So I don't necessarily know if that's where you start when it comes to damage reduction as well. So we might just play that just to test it out. So let's do it. And then to go back to actions, so the idea behind the Birds the Word deck is 3 Aetherwing Scouts because we've got 2 Lord Castellans. In this case, we only have the 1, so I'd like to maybe... I'm going to cut both of them and see if there's something else. Now, obviously, we've gone down in units, so now we're at 12. So I think maybe this gives us an option to add those guys in. And I'm not quite sure, again, if I just want to cut them both. Because there's some instances where you just throw it on a guy to boost damage, you know, next door, if you will. Let's see. Is there anything else? You know, there's been times where we've been stuck on one Stormcast guy. There's been times we're stuck on heal, but I really can't do much about that. I mean, part of me wants to see if I can fit a third Celestial Fate, and I don't know if that's too many, because then we don't need as many. We don't need as many units because we can pull the units that we want, realistically. Maybe we're not using piercing shots enough. So I take a piercing shot out. I take 2 piercing shots out. That gives me room for, call it, a Celestial Fate and Divine Vengeance? Maybe? A little extra 6 damage. So we took out 2 shots for 6 damage for 1 ability that does 6 damage. Let's give that one a go. Alright. So, yeah, let's just jump right into it. Let's see if those changes make any relevance. Let's see if they come up. And let's see how the new blessing, if we can actually rotate it, or the new, you know, increase in Celestial Fates, you know, we've made some tweaks. I know I talked about, oh, we're playing the wrong deck. Darn. Well, we will give you a free win, sir. All right. So let's get right into it. Let me see here. So I know I spoke about in the other video about not making too many changes because then you don't know what our variable is. The change in blessing, obviously if it comes up, we can test whether it's relevant, but it's not something that you're going to see every game. And then really our biggest change is taking out the Ether Wings and putting in the Biovalic guards. So we're really just testing that aspect. You know, we're obviously going to do more damage, I would think. Maybe the additional effect comes into play. We are here at Fantastic Beasts. For those of you guys that don't know, when you name your decks, they are in alphabetical order. So, the more you know. Chaos. All right. We are very chaos-looking ourselves, but so Archaon, wizard fun stuff, speed quests. We got a bunch of stuff. All right. I will say hello. Alright, so that's kind of a weird placement for a dude. That usually means there's some wizard stuff happening. So we will put that there. I'm assuming he wants to put a wizard in a corner. I'm okay with that, really. Put that guy there. Ah, alright. Well, we dodged that guy, right? And a wizard, like I said. So now we put Akalar down, and probably the most action is going to come from that champion, unless, like, Valkia is in the corner here. But the benefit is, too, is that... Oh, alright. So, removal, monkey. So we will do that. We'll switch these two guys, because there's not going to be as much action, and at least he's not going to get his bonus, because there's not going to be as many units in front of Lord Veritant. Veritant? Alright, we have a hand. That's a guy. Alright, So, do I just remove it for 2? Oh, alright then. Alright, so we're gonna walk into a blood hunt. Possibly. But we gotta do it. So, we play this guy. We unfortunately ditch our Lord. It's okay, because we have 3 of them. And we jump in front of that guy. Oh, he drew a Lord. Oh. Thank you, RNG gods. Thank you. If you ever hear the phrase RNG, it's random number generator. It kind of just talks about how, random algorithms, if somebody complains that RNG is bad, that means that they're, if they were rolling a die 1 through 100, they keep on getting a 1. Oh, there it is. There's the blood hunt. All right. Well, again, we knew that was going to happen. But now we've got Celestial Fates. So now maybe we could pull another beast, which would be the best. And Eoplex seems like a great pick. And those cards seem pretty good too. So we will leave them. And then we'll play this guy. That seems good. It sure seems good. Yeah, we're taking 7. Yep, I know. It's okay. It's okay. Everything's a threat, right? So he'll gain some additional value if he removes it, but then he'll get hurt twice. So, I'm okay with it, I think. Let's draw those cards that we saw. Yeah. Alright, take 3. Now, if he removes it for what he would deem as added value, he takes 3 again. So, yeah. That's right. We totally made you do that, right? We don't know that. Oh man. I do not want to take an opportunity strike to the face. But I don't want to lose any of those cards to my Star Drake, so we draw and we hope. Raptor, that is a perfect thing to throw on there, and then restart. Don't opportunity strike me. Please. Ah! Darn it. Maybe I should just stop. Yeah, alright. So my videos are going to become a lot less fun, because every time I assume the worst play, it happens. So maybe I just gotta stop. I can't. Because now he's on removal, so we know he's got a blood hunt, right? But he can't play the blood hunt because we've got Raptors. Hooray! Alright, cool. So we don't restart now. We can restart. I'm trying to think. We can restart next turn with a Triumphant Smash. Yeah, good opportunity to draw a card. Oh, cool. That's going to be relevant. Yeah, that's going to be very relevant. Very cool. Alright, so we hit for 2. We hit for 3. And then we remove and take no damage because it's last stand, not Ren damage. Oh, that felt good. Alright, it's like we planned it. Oh man. That feels good. Sure does. We're doing things. Oh, alright. So, do I yeah, I probably restart. Okay. So I think we see what's here, right? Come on, be our new blessing. Ah, it's not our new blessing. That's okay. That's one of the best ones to see against them. I mean, part of me just wants to remove before it does any damage. Alternatively, I could jump in front of it and then remove next turn. But that doesn't exactly do anything. I'll draw a card now. Oh, alright then. So now we can maybe bait out some removal to do a kill shot, right? he's on removal, so he probably has a blood hunt in his hand. So watch this. Let's say we go here. Oh, we'll see. We just drew an Eoplex. Alright, we go here now. And then we play the Eoplex here? No, because then if he removes it, we can't... I think we do it there. Let's give it a go. He's on ability also in the corner, in front of our Lord Celestin. So we can bait it there, too. He might remove for the health. Oh. Okay. Might still remove for the health? It's good. Yeah. There you go. Alright. Set him up for that a little bit. But that's okay. Alright. 3, 6. Yeah, we're taking some damage. Question is, do I care? I guess I kind of do. Getting rid of Divine Vengeance seems like a bad idea. We've already seen 2 blood hunts, so what's the chance he has it again, right? Because we play this here to deal some damage back and then kill him with, restart shenanigans. So, alright, let's see how this goes. He'll probably get a quest off assuming he can remove. I mean, if he's got another blood hunt, that means he's drawn 3 of them in the top half of his deck, so that would seem pretty good. We are very low. We're playing this way, though, because the blessing, so... Okay. So, Pain Train's coming. And we can't kill him, right? That stinks. We can't restart. So all of his things go away. He's got 2 cards in his hand. So I think we remove his healing. He takes 1 damage at the beginning of his turn. And then I think we just play... I'm trying to think if there's anybody... No, I think we just play this. He's got to have the blood hunt and some way to heal, because even if he removes it, he still kills himself with his own blessing, right? I can't imagine he's got something that's going to hit me for like 10. Two abilities? 2 abilities would do it. There's 1. Oh gosh, is he going to do it? Fury Strike. No. Woo. Got there. We'll give you the old good game. All right. So we took it to Chaos. So yeah, I think obviously we didn't see our new blessing, but we got to think about what our blessings are, and we only turned 1, right? So, and I could be wrong here, but if we turned the do 9 damage if they're disengaged, they would have died quicker. If we turned the healing, which we did, we lived. If we turned armor, which is the new one, it would have took a lot of damage off, and we probably still would have lived. So I feel like healing, storm, and armor were kind of interchangeable. And then blessed weapons, we played enough guys, like the Eoplexus and the Raptors, that we would have killed them quicker. So I feel like if we get 1 blessing off, by chance, it'll always have relevance, and that's what's important. I like the idea that we got 3 Celestial Fates now. I feel like you always want to draw 1. I could see a situation where you've got 2 in your opening hand, but even then, it's not necessarily bad. It's not like having 2 tacticals in your hand and not really knowing what to do because you don't have any units or you don't have any action. Because then you can Celestial Fate for a unit and then continue going on. But we didn't get to see the Biovoltaic. Wow. More Sargard. That's some new words right there. I think I just got my 3rd physical copy. I think I have a playset of every card now. I've been trading to kind of finish them off. But, we didn't get to see that guy. We did draw the Divine Vengeance. Didn't use it, but that's fine. We drew it. So I like where we are. I like where we are with this deck. I feel like I'm going to keep on playing it. If it seems pretty good, maybe I'll bring it to a paper tournament. And I'm thinking about actually recording some of those as well, so you get an idea of how paper is a little bit different than the app. I always try to tell people when I'm teaching them the game in paper about how the app can get some people lazy. You miss damage, because the app does everything for you. So placement matters. Knowing your cards and knowing your opponent's cards are very relevant. So just because you're playing the phone game, make sure you're still paying attention to what you guys are doing, okay? But thanks for watching, guys. This has been our Theorycraft Thursday, and I think this was a good first one. As I've asked in the previous videos, if you have any ideas for our next Theorycraft Thursday, something you want a deck build around, some interaction you want to see in an actual deck or put to use, leave a comment, and you might find yourself on the channel. Thanks again for watching, guys. Please like and subscribe, and rock, swords, your boxers. I'll see you soon.